Hi, everyone. I'm here today to let the public know of some of the events that have been happening in John's life at the moment. Now, John had every intent to get some more videos up to continue his story, to let the public know exactly what happened to him, but he's been a little busy lately with some court issues. One in particular on May, let me get the date correct, May 26th, Wednesday, May 26th. John finally got the motion filled out to go to court, got the help and got the motion, got it filled out correctly, just what he was told he had to do for child support reduction. He went into court that day, and they did announce in the courtroom that this was a courtroom strictly for child support reduction, child support issues, etc. Well, come to find out, his name wasn't even on the docket. The court case had been postponed yet again, but at this time they had some new issues that they were going to be bringing up. One was an issue of back spousal support, an issue that he owes $10,000 back spousal support, which for some reason they're reopening that. And there were some other issues that weren't mentioned, and he would be getting something in the mail in regards to this and when the court date would be. So yet again, another roadblock. They just kind of ignored that motion of the child support issue. That was kind of just wiped out. I mean, he did all the right things, followed all the right procedures, and they totally dismissed his motion, which to me does not sound very legal. At any rate, the other day John did get in the mail, just yesterday as a matter of fact, an order to appear in court Monday, this Monday, which would be, let me get that date correct, this Monday, which is June 7th, to appear in court. Now this time they have a whole list of things that are going to be brought up in court. One very important thing is they're suggesting that John needs a psychological evaluation due to some of his YouTube videos that were posted, as you well know, stating that there's erratic and irrational behavior. Well, I'd like to comment on that. If you truly believed in your heart that injustices were made against you and nothing was done, you felt like you were railroaded and just wiped clean after every move that you made, wouldn't you want to speak up? I mean, wouldn't you want to speak up? I think it would be very irrational and psychologically off if you didn't, is what I guess I'm trying to say. I feel that anybody who felt and truly believed in a cause, they're going to stand up and they're going to speak out for that cause, especially if it's a cause that has become unjust to their rights. And this whole thing from beginning to end has been unjust to John Pittman. The second thing is, because of the psychological erratic behavior that they're stating, they're looking to halt his visitation rights. They also claim in there that John had made comments about his ex-wife using the word whore, which I don't believe I've ever heard on that video that word being said. Also, they're claiming that there was derogatory comments made to the judge that presided over his divorce case, which, may I add, is going to be the same judge who will preside over the case on Monday, which to me makes no sense whatsoever. So who do you think, I mean, whose favor do you think that this judge will judge for? Certainly not John. Why would the judge who presided over the divorce case, and the same judge claiming that John made derogatory remarks against, be the one to judge on a case? That makes no sense to me it's biased, and you would think they would have another judge who is unbiased to this case preside over it. That makes no sense. They also claim that John's son is using some of these derogatory remarks towards his mother, which I find absolutely untrue. I would never believe such a thing. I know his son. I know John. I know what kind of father he is. I've been around him with his son, and I've seen him with his son. He's a loving man, a loving father. I just wanted to get this out to the public to let them know what's going on, and I want you to stay tuned because I'm sure it'll get quite interesting after Monday. The bottom line is John is not going to lay down and forget about this, because this is something that has been unjust to him from the very beginning, from a wife who has been totally unloving, who has cheated on him, stole money, all the way up to the judicial system in North Carolina, who has been unjust and unfair, to a lawyer that did nothing for him. The man did nothing at all. The only thing that man can be accused of is being a good person and a good father. And that's all I have to say at the moment. So stay tuned, because I'm sure there is going to be a lot more said about this. Thank you.